So I did a long video all about delusions and nobody watched it really. In the video I go into very close detail of what delusion has come to mean as a term in psychiatry. It's evolved in terms of its meaning rather subtly and rather insidiously over the years. But yeah, in terms of delusion, it could really come to characterize anything, and it's become almost kind of a slang term in English to describe what most people would consider to be a false belief or a belief rejected by most people. And I don't want the term delusion to cover, for instance, if someone says, "Oh, I'm a wizard," right? If that ends up becoming a delusion, is it a false belief? Well, perhaps, someone practices magic or the occult, and they happen to take these things quite seriously, and they're into paganism and witchcraft and things like this. And what are we going to do? Are we going to ban witchcraft? Do you see what I mean? This is a very, very sticky area in law and a very slippery slope in terms of human rights. If we choose to go down these paths and ban certain forms of spiritual practice, and actually in the United Kingdom, many forms of spiritual practice are banned. For instance, I wouldn't be able to legally use ayahuasca, DMT, in the United Kingdom because we have drug laws, for example, and I would get taken to court and I'd have to defend myself, and I'd have to defend myself on the basis of religious freedoms. And many people have to go through this in their lives. Say they're using mushrooms for the purpose of spiritual reasons. I believe all that stuff has to be defended. And if someone wants to say they're a witch or a wizard in the United Kingdom, I defend you, sir. If you say you're a wizard, I agree. The first step in becoming a wizard, I think, is being able to say one is a wizard. Surely. And we need more wizards and witches in the world, and more spirituality, and more hippies, and more paganism, and more progress. And living the life that we really want to live in an open and spiritually connected life. And that's the end of the video.